no deodorant on? Me?
You know we at home chilling with no deodorant on.
Nigga, I ain't took a bath in 3 weeks.
Hey, man. Hey. I'm a hygiene cat. I got deodorant on, brother. Yes, sir.
All the men got their head covered.
Lance, I don't know what you got going on underneath that dish rag.
Hey, let me tell you, it's lethal up under here.
Melanie got her hair covered too.
Mike, you back from the bathroom, man? What up, though?
Yeah, I'm back.
Is he back?
All right.
Yeah, I'm back. Y'all don't see me?
Y'all fix Melanie. Is that a picture or is she froze?
She froze. She trying to get in.
Y'all see me?
Is she trying to get in? That might be
I
on
see you, Mike.
Huh?
I see you, Mike.
Okay, cool. What up, though?
It's all good.
Cool. Sound like we all up and running. So Melanie should be in, according to my lineup here. I don't see her box though.
Oh, that sounded like something.
Just clicked off.
Oh, okay.
Like a tooth fairy.
So go ahead, man. She'll chime in. Rock that question.
Right. So the question is, right now, knowing what you know about this cat in office, would you offer him immunity against any prosecution against any crime he's committed over the years, right now, in exchange for him stepping down and letting us try to get through this without him? Because we know for a fact he don't want to be there. This is way over his head. He didn't sign up for all this. The day that he won the election, he was like, I won. We know he wasn't expecting to win. And he's in this way over his head. And we know the amount of crimes this man has committed that he's got under his belt. Do we offer him immunity from any future prosecution?
Okay, can I answer that real quick? This is Mike Bonner in Detroit, Michigan. What up, though?
Yes, sir.
These are my feelings about that. The Democratic Party has been trying to get him out of office since day one.
Yes, sir.
That's the sentiment of the Democratic Party. But the problem is that the impeachment trial took place. He's too arrogant, narcissistic to leave office and to say he did anything wrong. But I tell you something that's going to happen though. The Southern District of New York, they can hold stuff for a long time and prosecute him once he comes out of office. There's no statute of limitation on some of those crimes. So the Southern District of New York can still prosecute him. And they have prosecutable crimes that he committed. Now, as far as why the impeachment didn't go down, because the Republican Senate didn't allow him to be impeached. That was a problem right there. But he committed crimes that the Southern District of New York could care less about the Senate. And they're gonna charge him with those felonies when he's out of office. Now, he's not gonna leave office never on his own. He's never gonna say I did something wrong. He will never do that, period.
Mike, let me interrupt you though. One thing that you forgot to mention. One thing that you forgot to mention is the fact that he could win this next election.
Oh, he can win it easily. But the problem is, though, the variables that are taking place right now with him dropping the ball on this coronavirus thing could backfire on him any minute now. Let some folks start dying. Republicans start dying in rural America and white America. They start dying. They're going to look at him totally different.
Mario.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Topic. What do you feel about this?
Me, I'm kind of like on the fence with this, man, because I get into politics, but I'm kind of like one of them conspiracy theorists too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I research a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, but I stay away from a lot of stuff too. But I kind of think that there's bigger. Rodney Perry had said something earlier before we was recording, but I think it's bigger than what we think it is.
Do you think Trump can get us out of this? Do you think he's intelligent enough to get us out of this?
I think the people around him is. I don't know about him per se, but I think the people around him. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not none of this politics bullshit supporting. But I feel that there's something going on that they hide from us, and they're using the coronavirus as a scapegoat to make us, to keep us clear from what's really going on.
Gotcha, man. Hey, Rodney, let me hear from you.
Man, you know what? The short answer to your question is no. Trump won't need immunity, and like you said, he was definitely lined up to win the next election. This virus might be what makes him lose, the way he's handling it.
If this don't make him lose, nothing gonna make him lose. He done killed a lot of folks.
But you got to also look at Middle America, man. And I play poker with some white guys, and they like, dude, Rodney, I'm not racist. I don't even like the guy, but I'm making money. And so a lot of white folks feel like they making money under Trump, and that's all they care about. And so it's really an interesting conversation. But this virus is a whole nother animal, because what we don't know is how long this can go. I mean, in China, they're kind of coming out of the woods right now, but they've been dealing with this shit 3 months.
Yes, sir.
So the question is, are we prepared to rock another 2.5 months?
Yes, sir. What do you think about this, Danny?
So my take on this is like with the Republican Party, and when you really think about it, we all vote Democrat, but when it comes to our money, we think Republican. Okay. So I think this virus could be the exact thing we've been praying for, not directly, to get this dude out of office, because he is making bonehead decisions, bonehead moves, and he's looking more at the stock market, and he's looking more at people making money, big business. Because if you really listen to his subliminals, he's constantly saying certain big businesses, which is influencing people to buy that stock.
Exactly.
So I hope.
What have you got to lose?
I hope one of the cooks in the White House is positive and touch one of his sandwiches and bring it to the Oval Office, and his ass catch coronavirus, and we good.
Yeah, it's like Corona horseshoes, huh? It's like, man, we done got close. We done got all the cats around him, man. But somebody got to throw a dead ringer, man, and just get this dude, man, once and for all. I agree with you on that one.
So it looks like we got Mikey Winfield is in. Mike, you can hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep. Winfield.
Put your video back on, though. Put your video back on. There you go.
Okay, I'm back in the video.
You back in.
Okay, great.
Mike Bonner, you ready with me?
Yeah, what up, though?
Yeah.
I'm trying to see you. Hold on.
Yeah, Mike, can you hear?
I can hear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. We got you. Want to get you.
Mike is 100 years old. Mike, look.
As soon as you stop touching your face, man, they're telling you don't touch your face.
I know.
Well, what do you feel about this Donald Trump situation in terms of whether or not you would you offer him immunity, man, to get the hell up out of here, man?
He ain't gonna leave.
He ain't gonna leave.
He ain't gonna leave. He's too arrogant. The offer doesn't matter because he's not going to leave. He's not going to admit to a crime. He's not going to ever say, I'm sorry. He's not going to make a mistake. He's never going to say he made a mistake.
Donald Trump is Nino Brown.
Right.
Hey, but one thing we can all agree on, Donald Trump is a punk, and he's scared. He's terrified right now, man, and he don't want to go to prison, man. The man is 78 years old.
Where you get this from, dog? He ain't never going to jail.
Right.
Like, why you think Donald Trump is never going to jail?
A 15-year sentence is a life sentence, brother. That's a gamble for him.
For what? What's the crime?
Oh, they got a portfolio on him, brother. You can believe that.
They got a portfolio on all presidents. All presidents ain't
They got a portfolio on you. Think they don't.
Hey, Trump ain't going to prison, man. He gonna have to just die.
Mr. Winfield, how you doing, sir?
Hello there.
Hi, welcome, man. Welcome, man. We've been waiting on you, man. You're a little late to your own party.
I hope you haven't been waiting to me because I am not. I don't have a lot to contribute, but I am very intrigued by the conversation.
Fantastic. All right. Hey, I guess that's a punt, huh? We'll call that a punt.
Yeah, look. You know, I can say what
I tell you though, man, I was sick this year. I had a big concert in Detroit with Marsha Ambrosius, Raheem Devon. It was a great concert.
I had
Oh, check it
tickets
out.
too, man.
I was so sick that night, dude. I asked on Facebook. Can you hear me?
Sure, yeah, you good.
Okay. I got sick that night. That next night, I had to go into the emergency room.
Oh,
I
wow.
put on Facebook, did anyone else get sick at the concert? A security guard that was backstage died from coronavirus, and a couple of folks in the audience got sick.
When was it? When was it? What
I
month?
got sick March 8th.
So
I went to a hospital called
you
Beaumont
think
Hospital.
coronavirus goes back to March?
Yes.
What?
People in Detroit, they had a party for my friend who was a Detroit Wayne County sheriff, right? Like the LA County sheriff. This guy's a Wayne County sheriff. They had a party that's sick on the 6th. He died like last week.
How old was he?
He was maybe 61, in great shape.
And what
My
city?
brother, right? Hold
what
on,
city are
my
you
brother right now is a triathlete. Runs 100-mile bike rides, swims a mile, no problem without stopping. He's in the VA right now. We thought we were going to lose him last week. He had kidney failure. He was breathing, reliant on the ventilator for most of his oxygen intake. But and miraculously,
Is he diabetic?
no, my brother's an athlete. He ain't nothing.
That don't mean he ain't diabetic.
He ain't diabetic. He ain't got high blood pressure. He ain't got heart disease. My brother's he's 6 years old with a 6-pack.
Hey, Mike, let everybody know what city you're in. Cause this
I'm in
is
Detroit, Michigan.
I'm in
from
Sacramento,
Detroit, yeah.
California.
Detroit's like the new hotspot, huh?
Man, I'm tell you something, dude. I'm staying out these fools' way right now. But my brother, his oxygen intake is better now, and his kidneys are back. And he woke up and started like looking around and stuff.
That's a
Tried to
blessing.
get out of bed this weekend, so it's a blessing, man. I thought, man, we prayed so hard every night the last 2 weeks. My brother was that close to leaving it.
Lance,
Yo,
how you doing, Lance?
So Mike
I am
Bonner,
great.
was he
Right.
diagnosed?
Hey,
Was
right,
he diagnosed with coronavirus?
Coronavirus and pneumonia.
That's incredible.
My
Where's
kid's
Tua, man?
kid's mother right now is in the hospital.
Hey, Lance, let's go to you, man.
yeah. So,
Did you want to comment?
2 parts, right?
Yes, sir.
2 parts. So, as far as asking about Donald Trump, I don't. First off, if you're just talking about from an election standpoint, I think this virus will almost ensure him getting reelected if that's what he wants to do.
Wow.
Because the one thing that that controls people is fear, and right now the world is in fear. And when you're in fear, you don't want to make big changes. So while everyone's in fear, you don't want to overturn the White House. You want to keep everything the same and try to do it. That's how people think.
Wow. That's a scary thought.
Yeah, but that's just the way we wired, you know. And then I think